Lauren Ramos says, let's do this. So we're going to do this. It's Brick Building with Ken Napzok. Today, it's a special edition. It is the Scout Trooper edition. You might be watching live on YouTube, like our good friend Turtle 64224. Thanks for the congratulations on my engagement to the one and only Grace Hancock. You're fired. Ranger Donald is here. Vermont Mike is here, wearing his puffy green fur-lined parkas circa 1997, August specifically, for the Do You Know What I Mean video. Adrian Williams is here. Tommy Terry Green checking in from the UK. That is a great thing. So without further ado, we are going to get things kind of started here. It's me. It's a little dark today. Is it just me? I don't know what's going on. That camera, it works. Oh, the camera shots. You know what? I've been in the yard all day. We've been doing some yard work. We built some new deck chairs we got for the engagement. We installed a second Ring camera, an outside with a backdoor one. It's great. Got floodlight, got an alarm. I can say to any intruders, or mostly probably just possums, back away. So busy day, sun-drenched day. So that's that. Quintor's here. Whiteout 52, fresh off watching his Milwaukee Brewers get their butts beat. What is it, 16-4? All as I know is AJ Pollock is on my fantasy team. 2 homers, 8 RBIs. Woo! Zach, hope you had a good day. Twinton's here. It's a working man. Tommy Terry Green. No spoilers. Says, but I may or may not have just seen the first episode of Bad Batch. There you go. Remember, emotions are spoilers. Color Jerry is here. Hello, Mr. Napzok. Congrats on your engagement. Old Handsaw says, howdy, y'all. Howdy, y'all, indeed. So last time out, we didn't go last week. I forget what exactly was going on last week. I couldn't do it. There's always something going on. But last time out, we built the father and son ship reunion is only a Lego build away. So we're going to go a little more detailed this time. Whiteout 52 says the Brewers beat the Dodgers 3 out of 4. I'm still happy. That's a good attitude. It's a good attitude. I got to imagine when that second Pollock home run went out of the yard, Zach was not thinking that. I bet he threw his bratwurst down on the ground and started stamping it. Just started screaming. I bet Zach did that. I'm a football fan as well. I am not as much as I used to be. I am a Miami Dolphin fan. So that's been a tough 30 years. So because of that, I kind of lost a little interest. I'm not a fair weather fan. I'm with the Dolphins. I have Dolphin gear and stuff. Dan Marino's my all-time favorite player. But, yeah, it's been tough. Happy May the 4th, Eve, Alex Corey. That's right. May the 4th is around the corner. So what we're building today is this. You guys remember when I built the Stormtrooper TIE Fighter pilot, the Boba Fett. We built those. So now we got this. They released a couple new items like this. So this was a gift, the Trooper. I love that. Trooper Explorador. Lauren Ramos says, Ken, you Yankees can thank my Tigers for waking up their bats. That's true. So this was a gift, actually. I don't even know if he's here in the chat yet. Usually he's here, but this is a gift from Trey Thompson. Definitely not Trey is his name in here. And he got me a little birthday gift, sent it out to the mailbox center I have. And we're going to do it. We're going to start. We're definitely not going to do all of it in one day. It's good packaging. Biker Scouts, Scout Troopers are like my favorites. They're my favorites. I love them. Loved them since Return of the Jedi. Mesmerized by the speed of the speeder bikes. Scared, terrified on the Forest Moon of Endor, the floor there. I don't know if I could do it. Um, 471 pieces. It's not bad, but we're going to take our time with this. We're going to probably build one bag here today. Twitten agrees with me there. Scout Troopers also his faves. So that's that. So Trey, when you watch this, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate the birthday gift. Means a lot when you all think of me over things like that. And thank you. Just so thank you. Whiteout 52. I love Zach Anderson's great. I've met Zach. We hung out at the Comedy Store and Saddle Ranch down the street. He's trying to justify his anger today, his pain, not his anger, his pain. He's got pain in his heart and he's denying it. Says I was at the game and I wasn't too worried about it, especially because we're down to our 10th starter and pitched above AA ball. Zach, those are just the words of a baseball fan that knows it's a moot point. Your season's a moot point, like the Tigers. Yeah. Alex Corey says, got my Biker Scout Black series from the Mandalorian displayed in my room alongside other Star Wars collectibles. It's great. Channel 19 is here. Will McLean asks, will the afternoons be back soon? I don't know. I'm having fun doing internet for old people. We'll see what's going on. Amanda is not quite ready yet. They just moved more than anything. The kid was, that's a big reason, but they moved as well. And I think they're still kind of recovering from that. And then we'll determine. Lauren Romo says, whoa. Look, Romo. I know you got yourself a fancy new haircut lately. I know you're feeling chuffed. You got two great podcasts going, the Geek Broadcast and the Galactic Podcast. But as a Tigers fan, you know the end is nigh. I gotta hang this. This was on my to-do list today, too. I was gonna hang this finally. But probably not gonna get to it today. Does anyone want to come hang this for me? In my Discord, they actually linked a very nice here's how you can hang something easy device. I didn't get it. Now here we are. Houston Johnny's here. That reminds me, I need a Scout Trooper action figure. Yes, you do. Today's drink is Zevia cream soda. That's good non-soda. Truth hurts, Aaron. Truth hurts. Look, there's the thing. Duffy checking in from Glendale. Glendale's got one of my favorite restaurants. I haven't been there in a couple years. Pre-pandemic, I hadn't been there in a months. But Glendale's got this restaurant called Damon's. Not named after Alex Damon or Molly Damon. Happy birthday to Molly Damon. Birthday was yesterday, I believe. Damon's in Glendale. It's like this old kind of tiki steakhouse type of vibe. I don't think there's a waiter there under 55. I really love it. I think I can go there. I think they serve these drink called Chi-Chis. And I think it's once Grace and I are fully vaccinated, I think we'll head over there. Zach here's the problem. Zach is a Brewers fan. The last time the Brewers really felt any glory was 1982 with Harvey's Wallbangers, Paul Molitor, Robin Yount, Cecil Cooper at first base. Dale Swain wasn't up yet. Ben Ogilvy, Gorman Thomas. The 82 Brewers were a great team. But it's been a while over there in Milwaukee. T. Porter is here. Again, there's no better time to say it right down the middle of one of your random screens, but congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. We got that. All right, let's switch cameras. You guys are done seeing my face for a little bit. Done seeing my face. There we go. Back to that. Thank you, Tony. Tony's one of my longest, oldest friends. Knew him back in high school. One of the most creative chaps out there. Kirkwood Deals here. Greetings and salutations. Checking in on YouTube. Grape Zevia fan. Raleigh Fingers is right. Part of the 82 Brewer team. White Up 52 says that as well. Duffy says on Padres. Kirkwood never done senior mug. You know, I'll take that. We got a greetings here from Narjo 501 501st checking in. Love that. I am an honorable member of the 501st Belgium Garrison. Honored. Was really truly honored to get that. Cubs fire sale 3-2-1. You ain't wrong, Rod Maniac. Kyle's here. Kyle's a long-suffering Cubs fan. No, I mean, look. 2016 is not too long ago, but I get it, man. That's tough. All right. Looks pretty simple. Yeah, this new Lego R2-D2. New Lego R2-D2 is sweeping the nation. I've seen that. Alex Corey's considering getting that, but Old Hanson says, good luck. It's on back order. Tommy Terry Green checking in from YouTube. What's better for you, Ken? Me watch on YouTube or Twitch? I could switch. Yeah, you know, it doesn't really matter to me. I so can't concentrate on my own Twitch page right now that the push to partner that I was trying to do last year, it's a far off dream. So wherever you feel more comfortable, Tommy. Well, Roma says 1984 last time for the Tigers. Yeah, but I mean, you had that 06 team. At least you had that mid 2000s run that was really good. Color Jerry says my fiance looked familiar, and I remember I saw the Shape film. Well, the Shape by the Wangers. Look at that ring, huh? Look at that ring, huh? Look at that. If you guys run into Grace on the street, tell her I wore the ring on the show today. Sometimes I forget to. It's a new habit for me. It really is a new habit for me. I've never have had a piece of jewelry in my life, and so some days I leave the house without this, and get a little, I'll get a little pushback at home from that. But it's not intentional. I just don't. I don't know. Look at this. Look at this. I love this teal, dolphin teal. Maybe head down to downtown Disney. Dizzy, so dizzy. My head is spinning. Like a whirlpool, it's never winning. You're making me dizzy. First time that I saw you, girl, I knew that I just had to make you mine. Okay. We're knolling. This is what we're doing. Old Handsaw taught me this term. Alex Corey says, I can't remember you lip syncing to Dizzy and old schmoes behind the scene videos. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's true. Tony Porter says, I've had my wedding ring for over 18 years and I still don't stop flicking it. Yeah. Is that what I look forward to? Because I've been doing this. If you guys watch me on Good People Association, I've just been doing this all on every episode now. And when I record ForceCenter, this is what I do. I do this constantly. Talking about my ring. Order. You know what, Tony? I'll reach out to you. I should get you on Internet for Old People, Tony, over on GPA. Because number one, you're old. Hey, you can get a giggy. Too, but you're still one of the funniest people on the earth I've ever encountered. Okay. All righty. Old Handsaw says, lost my first wedding ring in the ocean and off the coast of North Carolina. The ring is our original fidget spinner. Totally not. Snoke is here. Old Handsaw's kidding. I gotta imagine Old Handsaw's not kidding. Oh, I forgot to hook up the soundboard today. Oh, well. Thanks for everyone tuning in on Twitch and watching on YouTube. including Daniel Medina, say my ring has become a fidget toy times 2. What kind of metal is my ring? That's a great question. It's a great question. I don't know. Being a stereotypical cisgendered white male, I have not paid attention to this. Grace designed this. Now, I did approve it, and it was coming, and I purchased it. And, of course, in the center is the ashes of our beloved Adelaide, Ratsy, our dog that passed away in December. That kind of made us decide to go ahead and do this. So it's a little bit of a goth ring, but Grace designed it. Pretty solid. Duffy asks a question. Given the opportunity, would you ever voice a Star Wars video game? Oh, yeah. I'd love to do that. I'm not a great voice actor, but my pal Matt Mercer, he voiced Luke Skywalker. He voiced Kylo Ren in the Battlefront 2 game, I believe, and a ton of characters. Then my other pal, Roger Craig Smith, I don't think he's done Star Wars, but he's done just about everything else. But I would love to do that. Alex Corey says, what are my May 4th plans? Working. Joseph and I are going to try to get that first Bad Batch in. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I cannot stay up to midnight and watch a 70-minute first episode for Bad Batch. So hopefully it releases a little earlier. Then I got GPA in the morning, and I'll race home and try to watch it one more time, and then we'll do our episode, and then I've got to do some other work. I'm also going to be in La Jolla. I'm going to be in La Jolla this weekend with Mark Ellis doing some comedy. Okay. All right. Totally not Snoke says, I'm not in a good spot today. All right. Just fought with my father. I got a puppy 10 days ago, and my first dog's not having it. I feel guilty. Oh boy. I beeped up. I get it. Well, you know what? Totally not Snoke. You've come to a nice, warm, safe place. You can put your troubles behind for a little bit and just hang out with us. If you need some talking, if you need someone to talk to, we're here for you. Cutler Jerry's planning to watch the Siege of Mandalore for May the 4th. That's great. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I love that. All right, let's get to this. I'm just kind of hanging out here. Zevia is a great soda, but it's not really a soda. We've been using the air fryer like crazy on this house. We cooked a great chicken nugget dinner. When I say chicken nugget, I mean fake chicken nuggies. They're such a great brand. You cannot tell the difference. How many hours till midnight in California? I mean, we're a ways away here. It's 3 o'clock, 3:20 p.m. right now. Hoya is a valid Scrabble word. The more you know. This is L-A space J-O-L-L-A. Most chicken nuggets are not chicken anyway. True. That's true. Wilbrand's here. Our venues letting people back in for shows in LA. They just opened the Comedy Store. There's still some restrictions. Patio's not open to hang out. Just getting there. I'm only halfway vaccinated. So I'm not. I'm going to try to be super, super careful down there when I'm doing the comedy, but I'm halfway there. So that's we'll take it. But as things start to open up more, can't wait to get back to it. Ellis was the first comic back up on stage Friday night. Air fryer. So this is not a lie. I don't like Zach Wideout 52. He's just a real jerk out there in the left field bleachers in Milwaukee. I'm kidding. He's a great guy. He says air fryers are the greatest invention ever. And that is not a lie. The great Robbie Smith gifted us with a air fryer. And it was the device I just did not know my life needed. Turtle says on YouTube, great ranked episode today. I always put a smile face when you and Joseph get to riff on figures. Yeah, we do love doing it. We're going to do a bonus ranked this week. Hey, what's up, Tristan? Jedi Germs is here. Ranger Don will get his first shot like Saturday. Good job. Thank you, Tristan. Lauren almost saw Grace's Insta story with those, all those grace fed. You mean grass fed? Grace feet? They're great. They're great. It's I forget the brand. I forget. We get the same brand of chicken nuggets, and they're just amazing. Can't tell, and you just feel the reason I like eating a lot of vegan and veggie food is when I'm done, even if I'm full, I don't feel like I'm going to die. I don't feel like my body's like, kill me. It does. Vermont Mike, you ain't wrong about that. The air fryer, Vermont Mike says air fryer really improves the quality of vegan chicken. It really does. I got some vegan chicken patties. I love cooking on the stovetop, but we're gonna give those a go in the air fryer, and I think I love it. So what am I so afraid of having more air fryer? Disney Plus releases new episodes globally at the same time. Episodes you drop at 9 in the morning, where Johnny is. For us, it's usually about 12:15 midnight our time is when we'll usually get an episode. So if that's the case, I'll probably stay up. I just, it's hard not to. And spoilers, being the way they are online, I don't fault anyone. I try to stay offline, but it's usually what gets me, it's like we're all so addicted to the, going online. You just kind of do it without thinking, you're like, I'm not going to go online until I watch that episode of Game of Thrones or, whatever and then all of a sudden you're like, oh crap, I'm on. Oh, spoilers. So I'm just going to have to put my phone up then and watch it. Lauren Ramos says, I might have to invest in an air fryer. You need to invest in an air fryer. Anything can go in there. The only thing I've had problems with is I had some tortillas that didn't grill up the way I wanted them to. Channel 19 says they drop at 8 a.m. here, as long as they're less than an hour. See, that would be great. I actually wouldn't mind if they dropped at 8 a.m. here. I could make that work. Now I've got David Cassidy stuck in my head. Partridge Family. So I'm going to do this new thing on Instagram stories. I'm gonna share songs in a lyric of choice song. It's called Ken's Playlist. I know you're all excited. I dropped the first one. Dropped like I'm releasing an album. I put up the first one yesterday, which was of Monsters and Men's song Alligator from summer 2019. Just absolutely just grooving on that song lately. So I still got to put one up for today. Is it going to be anything from the Partridge Family? Follow me on Instagram and find out. White Up 52 says we had burgers in the air fryer last night and baked potatoes. Ooh, the baked potatoes and air fryers. Ooh. Oh my God, it was amazing. Air fryers sweeping the nation. And I know it's trendy too, right? I know it's trendy. I know it's like everyone's got an air fryer. And that might have been, I started to think that. And it was Riley who was just banging the drum on the air fryer thing at the office. And then lo and behold, Robbie Smith changed my life. I mean, whose life hasn't been changed by the great Robbie Smith? Tommy Terry Green says, we talk about how good Napzok Nights was. Yes. Hey, Ronnie H7, how you do? People I follow tend not to spoil. Biggest issue for me is when blank insert character starts. That's part of it too. So last night on Saturday Night Napzok, I released a lost pilot episode for a late night talk show concept called Napzok Nights. It was recorded in 2017. It's just it's real bad. It's real bad. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Tommy. What is the best air fryer? I don't even know. You know what? I don't even know the air fryer I have. Does that make me spoiled and a little privileged? Probably. But all I know is it just kicks ass. They're all pretty much like the same in a way, unless you go up, to a higher dollar amount. They all kind of got the same thing going on here. Okay. Make sure I've done that right. I have. Ninja. Okay. Yeah. Zach's got the Ninja. Vermont Mike's Phillips. I forget what we got. If Robbie Smith was in chat, he'd tell me. Color Jerry asks, what's your favorite movie soundtrack? Favorite movie soundtrack is not... Okay, let's just take Star Wars off the board. Right? It's one of those things. Like, that's just not fair. It's almost just a typical, almost boring answer. So we'll take that. Although I do love Lord of the Rings. In fact, we were watching it last night while we were building the chairs, the deck chairs we had. I'll say, I still think it might be Last of the Mohicans. If you're talking about score, you're talking about movie score, you're talking about movie soundtrack. Soundtrack, then I might go High Fidelity, Rushmore, Young Guns 2. The Ninjas seem to be the most popular. We are. If you're just joining us, I'm building a cool Lego set, but we're also talking about air fryers. It's air fryer chat here today. So if you have an air fryer, let us know the brand. Jedi Germs has always enjoyed the Empire Records soundtrack. That is a great one. Jim Blossoms. Till I hear it from you. I didn't ask. You shouldn't have told me. At first I have, but now getting hot. I haven't heard this. The lyrics are escaping me. I don't want to take advice from fools. I'll just gather everything is cool until I hear it from you. Single soundtrack, great. Cameron Crowe. Spice Girls. I do enjoy that. Spice up your life. It's almost its own thing, right? It's almost just not fair. First time I heard of Yoko. Rushmore. Yeah, Rushmore. In the middle of the night, I call your name. Oh, Yoko. Love the Rushmore soundtrack. Johnny says the red wedding was spoiled to me without people saying anything about the plot. They made such a fuss about not saying anything that I could predict that what might happen once they play 50 minutes. That was what we're seeing. Yeah, it's a dangerous time. Dangerous time to be alive. Guardians of the Galaxy, awesome mix volume 1. Yeah, definitely good. Great stuff on there. Andy Ortiz is here. What's up, Ranger fan? Madeline Stowe can cast a spell on Ken. This is true. What do we got here? Sorry, everybody. Just making sure I get this right. I have a tendency to do this. I didn't ask. You shouldn't have told me. At first I asked, but now. I don't want to take advice from fools. I just gotta hear everything is cool until I hear it from you. What else was on the Empire Records soundtrack? I'm not a huge fan of the movie. Did it have... No, Clerks had... I think it was the Clerks soundtrack that had the Seaweed. Was it the band Seaweed covering Fleetwood Mac, Go Your Own Way? Love that version. Love that version of Go Your Own Way. It's like a punk rock kind of version of it. Sugar Highs on Empire Records. Okay. Hi, I'm Ken Napzok. If you're joining me, I'm building a Lego set, and now we're talking about 90s soundtracks. Sponge, Plowed. Yes. Totally forgot that. Sponge. True Stories, Talking Head soundtrack. There you go. Old hand song coming in with a very educated music. Or late 80s, that's fine. Any Tarantino soundtrack? Yeah. Was it Pulp Fiction that had Urge Overkill? Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon. Girl, boom, 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 boom. You'll be a woman soon. Color Jerry says I was too young for the 90s to appreciate that at the time. Yeah, it's all right. We can't hold that against you. That was Pulp Fiction. Okay. Admiral Thompson says, "Oh brother, we're out there." It's fantastic. I love the "Oh brother, we're out there" soundtrack. That let's go down to the river to pray. And the Soggy Bottom Boys, Man of Constant Sorrow. Was it Dan Timmons did that? Johnny says, "I love how they use songs in the late 90s and early 2000s or TV shows. We're watching Buffy and A-List at the moment." Yeah, but then it got so it's so expensive. That's one of my favorite TV shows is Ed. You can't watch Ed anywhere because the music rights so expensive. American Graffiti. Yeah, I've been wanting to. I love American Graffiti. It's been a number of years since I watched it. I think I want to watch that. Grace and I watched last night About a Boy from 2002, one of my favorite movies, also based kind of an interpretation, I would say, of my one of my favorite books by Nick Hornby, About a Boy. Great score and soundtrack, kind of one and the same with that one from Badly Drawn Boy. Love Badly Drawn Boy. Early 2000 British folk rock pop guys. There's a genre. Yeah, American Graffiti. I don't know. I don't know if Grace has seen American Graffiti. We'll give that a go. She was wearing some sort of Yeti costume. Exactly. Kyle's got it. Hornby is a total music buff. Some of Hornby's books that are just essays about his favorite songs and stuff are some of my favorite writings of his. Look at this. If you're just joining us, we're building a scout trooper head. Channel 19 says this is interesting. Been rewatching My Name is Earl, but they can't play the music. However, they haven't changed the subtitles so you know what the song played originally. That's great. Then you could just play it on like Spotify or something. Alex Corey says, "Have I seen THX 1138? I have seen it. Hey, Trey's here. Yes, Trey, you got me this. This was your gift to me. Thank you. We're having fun. Yeah, so the THX 1138, it's one of the things that's like I watched it in film school. I think we watched it in class. And I appreciate it. I get it. I love Bob Duvall. Anytime I see Bob Duvall, I have a good time. But I just was like, can we just watch Star Wars? So maybe one day I'll revisit that like a proper Star Wars fan. Oops, I almost forgot something. We're moving so quick through this first bag. We're definitely going to get bag 2. Probably not up to bag 3 today. We are talking, here's what if you're just joining, I'm building a scout trooper head, just a head, a severed head of a scout trooper. And then we are talking about air fryers. What's your favorite brand of air fryer? What's your favorite air fryer recipe? We're talking about how bad the Detroit Tigers and Milwaukee Brewers have been for 40 years. We're also talking about favorite movie soundtracks, scores too. Last Mohicans. That was the original question from Color Jerry. And Last Mohicans, I'll say is my favorite score. But soundtrack, which I've, just a compilation, the songs from the movie or whatever you can get. What's your favorite movie soundtrack? And I do think of those, there's the songs that appear in the movie, and then there's like the soundtrack, the album. And they're often different. The Pretty Woman soundtrack is really good. Wild women do when they don't regret it. But like Red Hot Chili Peppers are on the Pretty Woman soundtrack, and it's like they appear in the background. When Vivian first goes to the club after the opening scene where Detective Hank Azaria has the dead body there, and the tourists are taking pictures of it. She goes up to that, and like for like 10 seconds. You got Red Hot Chili Peppers. In the background, Jane Weedland's got a song. It's on the soundtrack. You know, so that's what I kind of like. It kind of, and there's other songs that appear in the movies that don't make the soundtracks. Yes, and then of course, as Wolbrand says, it must have been love, but it's over now. It was all that I wanted, but I lost it somehow. All right. Erin is here. Erin, the author, taking a break from writing. She says she couldn't possibly pick a favorite soundtrack or score. Erin, did I ever write back to your your congratulations? Erin, let me know if I did. I remember I was like, oh great, I'm going to, and then like that was a crazy weekend with the engagement, and so I might not have. I just thought of that. Maybe I did. I didn't write back. God bless it. God bless it. There's a lot happening that weekend. Thank you, Erin. I got your message, and don't worry. We'll find you someone. We'll find you. Yeah, a lot of messages came in that week, as which was awesome and felt really good. Welsh Pete is here. Welsh Pete. Speaking of, I always break into song on my streams here. I shouldn't break into song, but Welsh Pete should. He's great. If you've never watched Welsh Pete do one of his little sing-alongs there, his kind of request and dedication hour, give it a follow, give him a watch, give him a sub. Clueless soundtrack. Lauren Romo here says Clueless has some great songs on the soundtrack. Yes, the Clueless soundtrack has one of my favorite songs from the mid-90s. It's a cover, but it is Cracker doing their version of Shake Some Action. Shake some action's what I need to make me bust out at full speed. And I know that. I guess I get that there. Can't Hardly Wait soundtrack. Can't Hardly Wait is, of course, the name of a Replacement song, which is where they got the title from. So I do believe Can't Hardly Wait by the Replacements is on that soundtrack. Anything with Ennio Morricone. Yeah, classic score stuff there. Film fan stuff is for sure. Thing with me being a 90s rock DJ, some of our more popular songs that we played in the 90s were from soundtracks. The Friends soundtrack had a lot of good ones on there, including Paul Westerberg doing a cover of Sunshine Go Away Today. I don't feel much like dancing. Where's Makuga? Makuga is off with his family today, doing something fun. Oh, I think that's the goggles. I think that's the goggles. Alex Corey says, even though not a film soundtrack, both Red Dead Redemption soundtracks are the best. Yes, there's some great stuff. That Red Dead Redemption 2, that song that comes on at that key point when I was crying. I was crying. So that's why I think that's why I'm such a, even if I didn't see the movie, I just remember a lot of the soundtracks from the 90s and like their hits. What was the Cable Guy? Cable Guy had a song. It was a $10,000 Gold Chain. Was that the song or the band? I can't remember. We used to play them all the time. Forrest Gump. Yeah, Forrest Gump, that was a double disc. Forrest Gump was a double disc soundtrack. And if you had that, because I, for a while, worked at a micro-powered radio station, a.k.a. a pirate radio station. That's actually where my radio career started. And we had to bring in our own CDs and stuff. And my eventual morning show co-host, my high school buddy, Matt Donovan, Matty D, he brought in that double Forrest Gump album. And yeah, man, that was you had enough songs to fill a radio hour. First bag done here, everybody. First bag done. Ranger Donald. Says, I own one soundtrack for a movie, and it's Cool Runnings. I think you win there, Ranger Donald. I think you win there. I think that's how you do it. That's spectacular. That's great. There we go. Okay. First bag done. Let's go to bag 2, everybody. We'll go right there, and then we'll do bag 2. Then I got a meeting after this show. I work on Sundays, everybody. You all enjoy the weekend. I'm working. I got meeting after. Got Star Wars news to do. Get ready for. I got to start plotting out my stand-up set, my feature set this next weekend. That's good, CVM. First bag is done. Yay! First bag is done. Oh, man. It's always a cheat where you open up a bag and you have 2 more bags inside. That thing you do, the late, great, we lost him at the beginning of this, the COVID situation, Adam Schlesinger from Fountains of Wayne. Fountains of Wayne was a great band. Radiation vibe, I'm moving on. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you, Guam. Thank you for congratulations on that first bag. There's always a bigger bag. That is true, Johnny. Duffy, we'll see you. Enjoy the sun out there, Glendale. Head to Damon's for me, okay? If you're just joining me, I do this every Sunday, most every Sunday. Brick Building with Cat. I build a Lego set, and you get to hang along with me, ask me some silly questions, have some fun. Usually I break out into song badly because I can't sing. And we talk about things like air fryers. Usually we talk about food. We talk about Zach Anderson and his horrible Milwaukee Brewers who are giving him false hope that they might actually get to the postseason this year. We talk about a lot of things, but mostly it's just a hangout between me and you. Today we're talking about air fryers. We're talking about soundtracks, especially soundtracks from the 90s. Private Part soundtrack was pretty good. I remember a lot of AC/DC on that one and sound clips from the movie. Andy Ortiz says, "What have I seen? Sing Street? Yeah. Oh, I love Sing Street. Sing Street's great. Great soundtrack." Turtle says, "What's for dinner today?" We no big dinner plans. Kind of had leftovers. Had a big dinner last night. I think we'll have some leftover. I left some leftover chickpea pasta. Whiteout 52. Whiteout 52. That's Zach. He says, you shut your mouth when you're talking to me, Ken. Look, it's not that I'm not rooting for the Brewers. I actually like the Brewers. BJ Surhoff, Pat Listash, Greg Vaughn, Dan Plesac. A lot of great Brewers over the years. Rod did what a lot of us did, bought the Batman Forever soundtrack for Seal and U2, Kiss from a Rose, and Hold Me, Kiss Me, Thrill Me, Kill Me. Underrated U2 song in that era. Overlooked in some capacity, but a good song. Laser Bolts is here. Laser Bolts is here. Hard Day's Night is a great movie with all my, that's the thing. It's kind of like Spice World. Yes, I just said Hard Day's Night and Spice World in the same movie, though it's more Help and Spice World, probably more the same. I mean, that's hard. It's hard to say that it's, not a soundtrack. Did I see the House of the Dragon set pictures? I tried to avoid them, but they found me. I try to avoid set pictures now. In the past, it's not like a huge spoiler thing. It's like, yay, it's the actors that we know have already been cast. But I just want to go into shows as blind as possible. So I haven't seen any Kenobi set pictures. Haven't seen any Andor set pictures. Try to block that stuff. Try to mute that stuff out. J-Fon says air fried fries have ruined all fast food fries for me, but it's not a bad thing. Yeah, that we did some pigtail fries, some curly fries here at the house for our meal Friday night, and wow, I legitimately we seasoned them up, did a great job. Legitimately, if you put them in a Jack in the Box little bag of fries and said, "Hey, I got some Jack in the Box curly Q fries," I would not have known the difference. Swear to the old gods and the new. Pigtail fries is what Grace calls them. So she gets really excited, and I say, "Honey, I came home from the grocery store with these," and she'll say, "Pigtail fries." Johnny says, "Do I have a favorite movie that you only watch because you like the soundtrack?" That's a great question. I don't think so. I usually, if I watch a movie, I'm invested. Huda Wonka says, just finished building the Scout Trooper myself. Will I be getting the new R2D2? Probably not. Probably not. But this was a gift from Trey. Else I don't know. I don't know if I would have got this one either. Just a spacing issue right now. But this, I got just enough room on top of the bookshelf where the other severed heads of Lego Imperial figures are. Detroit Rock City might be a good answer. I don't have that answer yet there, Johnny. I have to think about that. Because like I said, I watch so few movies that if I watch, you know. Ranger Donald says, make a lot of pierogies in mine. My grandma used to make some great pierogies. I miss those. Good Russian food. I wouldn't mind if she ever passed down the recipe. My grandmother's still alive. She's in her late 90s now. She has a great that and a cheesecake my grandmother used to make. She can't make them anymore. My grandfather passed away 2 years ago now, and he used to make them too. But you know, okay. What do we got here? Star Wars Alice. Oh, you missed the crinkles. Ooh, sorry. This started to come apart here. Turtle says, so I've never seen Young Guns 2. I know ridiculous, but I just recorded both of them very soon. Hey, Turtle, you know what? It's okay. I don't hold that against anybody. You know, you see the movies when you see the movies. And I never want to overhype something. But those are the two greatest films of all time. Lauren Romo says, speaking of Detroit, how about damn mustard pretzels, Kent? I got to tell you, I've never been to Detroit. I make fun of it a lot because I know the Lord just can't stand me making fun of Detroit a lot. But those mustard pretzels, oh my God. So good. So good. They're so good. They're so good. They're so good. Those mustard pretzels are so good. Johnny's answer to his own question is it's not gone for me. The movie would be meh for me, but the soundtrack really saves it for me. There you go. Take my breath away. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Take my breath away. Whiteout 52 says, I found brownie filled. What? What kind of devilry is this? And yes, Aaron, I do not know how it's made already. Am I reading this? What? I found brownie filled pretzels at the store yesterday. I'll tell you, wherever you found those, Zach, those were put there by Russian agents to slowly destroy our country from the inside. Let's give the Americans brownie filled pretzels. They will eat until they did. You ever been to the spirit world? I've been to a spirit Halloween store, but not to the spirit world. If you were watching last time I did a build, I dropped a Lego piece. Oh no, the A-wing. I dropped that Lego piece. I never found it. There's a good chance our Roomba vacuumed it up. Rest in peace. Yeah, great question. How does the brownie get into the pretzel? It's a deal with the devil. I refuse to accept that this is a real thing. Zach, please send pictures. That's insane. And of course, yes, I'd try them. If I try them, I mean, I'd have an entire bag of them. Pocket Fist. Hey, what's up, Pocket Fist? Haven't seen you in a bit there. James Coburn, Young Guns 2. Absolutely. You think you're the scourge of New Mexico? Well, by God, I am New Mexico. You're Billy the Kid too, Doc. You're all Billy the Kid. Bunch of Billy bastards. Gotta watch some Young Guns 2. Gotta watch some Young Guns 2 again. It's been a bit. Woolbrand says, do I watch any other YouTube channels? A lot of ASMR. I watch random, like, music history, like pop music kind of stuff. I watch a lot of just music videos. Yeah, that's kind of it. I don't watch any other like YouTube shows. If you like have a channel where you're like, do you want to know the true story of the band The Breeders? Here's what happened to The Breeders after they made it famous with their song Cannonball. And it's like all bad VO. It's like not talented broadcasters. But I'll watch it, man. Sucker for that. Ken is my. I wish more people thought. I've been dying. I got to do another baseball card pack opening. Just time, man. I have not watched the ZZ Top doc on Netflix yet, Welsh Pete. I'm not a huge ZZ Top fan, but that's the thing about rock docs. I just don't think you have to be. I am not a huge Eagles fan. I am not a huge Eagles fan at all. But that Eagles doc is the best thing in the world. Vermont Mike says ASMR videos really helped him when we were graveyards. Yeah. I love them. Old Handsaw, second stream in a row mentioning some Big Star. Nothing can hurt me. No, I gotta check that out. Star Wars Alice says, I am a huge Edge Eagles fan. It's not that I don't like it's not I don't like the Eagles. The Eagles, I just like other bands better. But their story's amazing, and that's my favorite doc, man. Not counting like the Beatles anthology. I don't even think we need sticker music today. Do I like the Beastie Boys? I appreciate the Beastie Boys. I wasn't a fan, but also what's interesting, I did try to become a fan. So when they were breaking, I was in elementary school, and my friends were fans of the Beastie Boys. So I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I want to get a cassette tape of the Beastie Boys. My mom was like, who? Excuse me? They're boys and they're Beastie? No. And so she like researched him, and she was like, I'll let you know. And so my mom like got some article, like some magazine, because back in the day, it's magazines, right? Newspapers or magazines. And she found some article, probably some mainstream like Time magazine or something. I don't know what it was. And it talked about how the Beastie Boys were encouraging kids to sniff glue. And my mom was like, absolutely not. You will not be allowed to listen to Beastie Boys in this house. Encouraging such behavior. So I think I just never got up to it. Just never got into it there. But Sabotage is one of the greatest videos of all time. And I love all the Beastie Boys references in the Star Wars pictures. MJ Bay. Thank you, MJ Bay. Ken's decal game is well above the average of most Lego builders, just saying. I appreciate that. This one's a little crooked here today. This is a great take here. Potter 1,000. My father single-handedly blames the Eagles for how expensive concert tickets cost now. It's probably facts. I'm excited for Bad Batch. I am excited for Bad Batch more than I thought I would be. I love Star Wars, so I'm going to watch Star Wars stuff. I'm more hyped than I thought I would be. I'm really excited. I don't know anything going in. I don't know any scoops. No, nothing like that. I'm just excited to watch it. Joseph and I will do our big breakdowns of it. Our discussions of the themes present and presented to us. Looking forward to that. Thank you, Star Wars Alice. Vermont Mike and I, we're the same generation down to almost like the week. Vermont Mike says, my mom was the same way with the Beastie Boys, wanted their album because an NWO tag team had a Fight for Your Right as entrance music. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, man, that's funny. Turtle says, do I have a favorite concert that I attended? Yes, I've seen many, many, many Oasis concerts. One where Travis opened up for him was particularly memorable because that was where I heard Travis cover Britney Spears, Hit Me One More Time, and made me appreciate that song and love Travis. Travis is a great band. I saw Corner Shop open for Oasis at Universal Amphitheater, which was in January 1998, which was recorded and released last couple of years like a greatest hits album. Finally, excited. I've talked about that. Noel did a cover of just him on a stool and acoustic guitar of Hide Your Love Away and Help. And I've always loved those versions and finally got to hear them properly. In 2005, I saw David Bowie at the Honda, where the Anaheim Ducks play, whatever, Honda Center, whatever it is called now. That was 2005. So David Bowie, he did about 2.5 hours, most of his like greatest hits material, which he didn't always do. He only took like a 5-minute break during the middle of the show, and the band kept playing. And he walked out, and then Polyphonic Spree opened up for them, and I liked Polyphonic Spree. Wilbrand says Fran Healy from Travis stayed down the road from me. Yeah, Fran Healy, underrated in the pantheon of late 90s, early 2000s rock and rollers. Man, I think Travis and Fran Healy underrated. That was it the second album? Was it the Man Who? I don't know. Was that the one with Riding to Reach You? All that. That's still one of my favorite albums of all time. Wilbrand seen Travis support Oasis twice. So YouTube, my dad. There we go. See, I am a giant U2 fan, and I've just never had the chance to see them live. So bummed about that. Old Handsaw does not want to brag, but I saw Captain Neil at the Indiana State Fair. I think we all know that you need to brag if that's what you've experienced. Oh, that's a great story. JG says, my deaf brother had the Beastie Boys License to Ill that I borrowed a lot in 88 or 89. That would be he always bought stuff that had a lot of bass. You could feel the music. Oh, that's I like that. I like that story. Huda Wonka says, Ken, you must have a lot of brick separators by now. I do, but this is the first one that is Dolphin Teal. The other ones are Dolphin Orange. So it looks like I have Miami Dolphin memorabilia now. That's okay for me. Kyle got it. Kyle nailed it. Still haven't found what I'm looking for when it comes to U2 concerts. I'll get there one day. It's expensive, man. And I've been on allowance for a long time. My allowance money for 20 years is, not been great. So can't do it. I actually have tickets, and they've rescheduled the concert twice, but I have tickets to the Hollywood Bowl. Gosh, I think it's October this year now. Man, I have to look it up because I don't want to double book anything. It is at the Hollywood Bowl, which is a great place to see things. And it is Garbage, Alanis Morissette, and Liz Phair. Big Liz Phair fan. I've seen Liz Phair a few times. House of Blues, I saw her a few times there. Missy Higgins opened for her one time, and Rachel Yamagata. Those are great shows. Mid 2000s. Yeah, the teal one I've never really seen. Yeah, the Jedi Germs, that's like a 90s dream for me. I mean, Garbage, I'm a big Garbage fan. I'm a Alanis Morissette fan. I was there, man. I was in radio when that song hit. When You Ought to Know hit, I was just starting my radio career. So Alanis, and plus Alanis was my favorite cast member on You Can't Do That on Television. They Might Be Giants. Good. I'll tell you what. A fun show. It was a very fun show. It was, I want to say 97, and it was Bare Naked Ladies, and Bogman opened up for them. Bogman had a kind of a radio hit during that era that kind of got them a little airplay and some attention, but they opened up for Bare Naked Ladies. And again, I wouldn't call myself a giant Bare Naked Ladies fan, but that was a fun concert. Very funny stuff. Very entertaining. Good music. Crowd. The fans are there. Love them. So they're in on everything. They're great. Also saw Gin Blossoms with the Refreshments and Dead Hot Workshop during that same era too. Welsh Pete says, love B&O. Favorite one-hit wonder of the 90s. Bogman might be up in the running. Bogman, I think the song was called Suddenly. It's got like an audio sketch in the beginning. Look up the Bogman. They're really good. I'd have to, Lauren, because there's so many bands that I don't consider one-hit wonders that are from the 90s that other people do, only because I'm so familiar with their catalogs. Like I'm a big fan of Delamitri. Roll to Me was kind of their only hit. Are they one-hit wonders? Probably. But I have many of their albums. So it's kind of I have to actually dig through. One of my all-time favorite bands is Semisonic. Closing Time, people think they're one-hit wonder. I guess technically that would be the case. 3 albums and that was it. But the Dan Wilson still goes on to the spectacular songwriting career, producing career, and has a great solo album too. But Semisonic was so much more than Closing Time, and Closing Time is a damn great song. But then I get that repetition. So it's kind of it's a trick question. I got to figure that one out. Van Halen for life, says Turtle. So clearly Turtle is really Mark Ellis. Woolbrand. See, Woolbrand, we're gonna be lifelong friends. Great band, Semisonic. They're a spectacular band. They're just beautiful, Beatlesque, ELO-esque, mid-90s, alt jingle jangle. Just love Semisonic. And Dan Wilson goes on to write big hits. He wrote the big, many of the hits, but big hit for the big hit for Adele. Someone Like You. That's Dan Wilson. Goes on. New Radicals might be it. I do love that New Radicals album because I think there's some good stuff on there. But that might be like, Greg. Was it Greg Alexander was New Radicals, and he kind of just did not like the idea of Stardom and kind of broke them up. Didn't want to go anymore. Feeling Strangely Fine is an amazing album. See, Welsh Pete and LQ says, I love Delamitri too. L, we're going to be friends forever now. You guys, we're just making permanent friendships here based on our love of music. Hoodawonka says, do I like Radiohead? So I totally respect Radiohead. I am not a huge Radiohead fan. I'm also not a Pink Floyd fan too much. But again, respect Pink Floyd. The proggy, rocky, kind of overly artistic kind of stuff doesn't hit with me. But and like my favorite Radiohead stuff are like the Benz album, which is like their more radio jingly, you know, High and Dry. It's a great song. I love that stuff. But so I said I respect Radiohead. I get Radiohead. But I don't own any of their stuff here. Breakfast at Tiffany's, but Deep Blue Something is a great answer. One hit wonder. That's a great song. It's a great sing along song. You know, it's underrated. Sing along songs, great sing along songs are underrated. First rock concert was Foreigner and Michael Stanley Band. Old Handsaw just doing a Scribblers here. What's up, Scribs? What's up, Scribs? Tool, Snoop Dogg, Devo. Oh yeah, there you go. Ben Franklin. I miss Casually Talking. Hope all's well. I miss it too. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, Ben Franklin, if you aren't already. Casually Talk has its own YouTube channel, or if you're listening just the podcast feed. We'll be back. I just have run out of time during the week, and I'm in the middle of the rewatch. I think we're at season 3, episode 2 is my next episode I need to rewatch, and it's just been the time it takes to watch the episode twice, make notes, go record the episode, all that stuff. That's a 5-6 hour process that I just don't have the free time for, and it's killing me because I'm missing out on a lot of Game of Thrones news coverage. I'm missing out on them clicks, but it's just the reality. So Ben, hang with me. Not done yet. Oh, look at this. Hey, look at this. We got ourselves a superstar. We got ourselves Bedore. I miss Bedore coming in here and yelling at me. I miss Bedore coming in here and yelling at me for having too many of the same weapon on Fortnite. I miss the early days. Bedore, I hope you're well. So Ben Franklin 15, if you're listening still there, bear with me. I miss Casually Talk too, because I've been having a blast doing the rewatch. I've just been knee deep in the themes and lessons of Game of Thrones, having fun doing it. But man, it's been just good People Association, ForceCenter, everything. It's been a lot. Bedore's been sleeping at work the past month. Well, I hope at least there's a shower. How does that work? Door. Okay. Here we go. Yes. Well, we also know Bedore doesn't actually go to sleep. She's never actually gone to sleep in her life. There's no proof. No proof. None whatsoever. Almost done with bag 2. If you're just joining me, we are finishing up bag 2 of the Scout Trooper build. A nice gift sent to me on the occasion of my 45th birthday from Trey in chat. Definitely not Trey. Thank you, Trey. Sub hype. I think there's 4 bags in total. Oh, thanks for the re-sub, old handsaw. My goal is to get back to streaming like Battlefront 2 or something as well. But again, time. Lauren Romo just thought of another one-hit wonder from 1999. Lynn, Steal My Sunshine. I own that album. That's how much I love Steal My Sunshine. Later that week. Sharon lives out here in LA. Sharon. they're in a fascinating story because they got so big because of that song, which was kind of not necessarily their style, and they were out of the league and they knew it. So they had a big tour, and then they quit. They went home. They told the record label, they basically told the record label, we're not good enough for this. This is not, we didn't intend to be this big. It's not what we do. And then they tried to power on and just didn't work. It's an interesting story, Len. Wilbrand, there you go. Yeah, you get new records, you get what you give, is what I was talking about earlier. Greg Alexander. Great stuff. What do I think of McCartney 3? I do love Wilbrand. Great question. McCartney 3 came out during this past year. I gotta say, I liked it. I don't sit there and spend as much time digging into the McCartney stuff as like the old days. If this was the old days, I would have grabbed the album, the actual album, would have sat there quietly in my room and taken in the album. Now, life doesn't work like that as much anymore. But I did buy the album, and I love it. I thought McCartney sounded like McCartney of that era. And I was there for it. Fashion shoots with Becca and Hanson, Courtney Love and Marilyn Manson. You're all rich, go to your mansions. Come around, we'll kick your asses. All right, I got to get this part right. These little things, you think you're just putting bricks randomly down. No, I messed up on that TIE Fighter one. And it was a problem. I basically off camera had to take that thing. McCartney released another version with new mixes. I don't know. He may have done that. Harvey Danger Flagpole Sita. Yeah, that's a great one. And then the guy who the lead singer of that band goes on. He's a podcaster. He co-hosted a show with Ken Jennings, and he's the one that got it in trouble or got all up in, the internet hated him over that can of beans for his daughter story. That's the lead singer of Harvey Danger. Small Weird World. All right, we got ourselves the front of a Scout Trooper head. A severed head. I like to think that these sets were made by Ewoks after devouring the troopers in the inside. Look at that. That definitely looks like the start of a biker scout. Look at that. I feel chuffed. I feel chuffed. Squirrel nut zippers. I do remember the squirrel nut zippers. Late 90s for me in my radio career. Same with Marcy Playground. Lauren Roma talks about Marcy Playground. I smell sex and candy. From Chirpa's throne room. That's great. McCartney 3 Reimagined. I'll have to check that out. That's pretty cool. That's great. See, you just look down, even for McCartney, it's like, I got nothing else to do. I'll just release music. Hi, everybody. That's my face. It's in the place. So next time out, we'll pick up here. No bricks hit the floor today, Turtle. I was on it today. And so far, only a couple extra pieces. Reef, yeah, you guys mentioned Reef. Dexy's Midnight Runners, going to the 80s. Absolutely. Great wedding song. There it is. There's the teal brick remover. Okay. It's Ken's face. Now, Zach, you can see my disappointment at you and your love of the Brewers. All right. How many bags left? Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Eagle Eye Cherry. All right. So we got 3 bags left, but they're not huge. These ones, they're not bad. Sub hype for Bador. Thank you for the subs on Twitch. I know I don't come on here as much as I used to, but I still want to, and you're all in my heart. Bag 5 might be that might be the separate one. We might have 2 episodes left. Now, I don't think I'll be here next Sunday. Bear with me. That's because Friday and Saturday, I don't think Sunday. I think Friday and Saturday, I will be at the Comedy Store in La Jolla with Mark Ellis. I'll be doing some featuring for Ellis, about 15, 20-minute set for me, and we're going to have a lot of fun. I'll be down there getting back up on the comedy stage. It's been a while. So, that's what we do. That's what we're doing. So I don't know if I'll be here next week. Bread makes you dude, you're engaged. Thank you. The power, the ring. So I think I have about 4 or 5 sets. So it'll be fun. Get my reps in, get back on stage. Gonna be good. Gonna be fun. So I don't think I'll be here next week. With a crowd. Yeah, Trey, with a crowd. I think there's some rules, some restrictions and whatnot, but it'll be all right. Ellis is vaccinated. I'm halfway there, so I'm still going to be careful, but halfway is better than no way. So it'll be fun. So I don't think I'll be here next week for brick building. I don't think I'll be here for Saturday night Napzok. But after that, we'll pick up where we left off with these bags. And we'll finish this thing. Thank you again to Trey, definitely not Trey, for getting me this gift. There you go. That's awesome. No, Trey, you're awesome. Appreciate that a lot. So a lot of fun hanging out with y'all. Thank you for the subs, the resub hypes. And Bador, it's good to see you, Bador. I hope you're okay. I know it's 2 a.m. out there. I hope you're doing well. And let us know if you need anything ever over here. You have a permanent home over here in the twitch.tv/Ken Napzok world, because I think this only exists because you came in early and we're like, hey, keep doing this. I tried to follow your advice as best I could, and I failed every time, but I'm still here. Aaron, the author, good luck to you. Matthew Stokes. Hey, Matthew Stokes, thanks for supporting my pal Jamie Stangroom. I see you over there. He appreciates that. So that is that. There you go. Tommy Terry Greed is here and saying goodbye. I'll let you all know about the Bad Batch. ForceCenter will have an episode Monday, News and Cues. Tuesday, Bad Batch episode 1. Thursday, special Star Wars Ranked. Friday, Bad Batch 2. So big week. Welsh Pete, good night to you as well. We'll see you all, friends. See ya. Goodbye. Brewers suck, Zach. Brewers suck.